Hello everyone, welcome to Daddy Needs Coffee. My name is Lee Stevens, science fiction author, and Daddy who always needs coffee. Well, that's hot. That's a hot coffee. That's a hot one. So tonight kind of sucks. This is a mission I played before. This exact mission is one I've played before. For you people, and you'll never see it because there's no sound. Because it did that thing again where it goes ahead and records the whole thing. And you know what? This was actually in the middle of a marathon playthrough night where everything worked perfectly until all of a sudden at a random recording late in the middle of the night, in the middle of the playthrough, I decided, you know what? That's it. I've worked enough. The way my hair does this, it looks like I have like a bald spot. I don't have mange. Look, it's quite. Just, I don't know. I don't like this. Hang on. There we go. At least it's awful. When you look at yourself, man, come on. So I had one of my marathon playthroughs, and in the middle of it, sound cut out. Like the really good video that I was able to do, where I narrated over it. The base assault, right? And so that happened to 2 missions, only 2, and then the one after that, it worked. So I don't know. It's a weird thing that my mic does every now and then. But my initial thought was like, man, here we go again. Like, yeah, I'm gonna have to record this thing over again and think of something to talk about. I talked about so much in that first one, right? But what I didn't want to do is play these missions over again. My goodness. Yet here I am. I'm playing the missions over again. And I'll be honest. One of the reasons why I'm actually choosing to do this again is because I don't want to have to come up with X amount of time of dialogue. There may be times for that again, but I'm not ready. I'm not ready. So I'm just going to play these again. I only know what's coming in this one because after this it's like diverting down a different path, right? And so, you know, I don't know what that path is going to be. I have gone back in the timeline and there will be a different result. So this is the only mission where I know what's coming, kind of, but it's also been a little while. I haven't gone back and looked to see where everything was, so whatever, man, whatever. So yeah, I mentioned that I was a little bit in a blah mood. Much of it is obviously because of this thing not working. And I'm going to talk as I move folks.
I can handle that.
Out and about. Now I have to neutralize all enemy targets. This is a terror mission, basically. So
Moving to Overwatch.
let me just get people into really good positioning. Like I will get William Harbinger. Now I gotta move. They're all like right here, so that means enemies are going to be close, and I seem to remember them being close.
Sure.
We shall see, shan't we?
Dig in. Hold this area.
I'm gonna just long watch her
Bin dabei.
and look at my old Reaper buddy to come right. I'm about right here
No time to spare.
because no one sees what you do. Yeah, and so I was a little bit, you know,
Patrol is upwind.
there they go. A little bit blah about the whole thing. I thought I would take an episode to talk about something that I don't talk about a lot, but it's the act of being blah. So I do occasionally battle with bouts of. And depression is such a rough word, right? Because you think, oh, this guy's got a depression. No, but I mean, I deal with bouts of creative depression, I guess is what you'd call it. And so I'll talk about this mission as I play in so much as I must in order to key everyone in on what's happening. But I do want to talk about, you know, some of the issues that I have had with depression, I guess. But don't think it's as bad as maybe that sounds. As a creative person.
Okay, flank them.
Oh, look at this now. I forgot. No, I remember these guys. I didn't think they'd pop up quite yet. So, here we are. I am used to my depression. I guess as a creative person, man, didn't you do that good last time?
Ah, ruiner.
I have no idea. Possibly. Let's kill this evil dude. Oh, that was a good crit. That was a really good crit. I'm proud of you. So I do occasionally deal with the just blandness of being a creative person, I guess, for lack of a way to put it. I know that.
Return to your god.
Yeah, I've totally been
The
detected.
shadows fail us.
So, oh, come on. Let no citizen die. Bunch of misses, and then these people are just chilling in the fire. Okay. Oh, I wish you would try to not do that. Okay.
Commander, Advent isn't backing off. They've got units in the AO that are ignoring our forces just to get a better shot at the civilians. Take those bastards down.
Oh. Okay. So, one of the, I'll ask a question that you cannot answer to me in person, but you can sure answer on this, right? You can answer in your own space, right? How do you think it feels to finish a book? How do you think it feels when I have finished a book? How do you think I feel?
I am trusting you.
I'll give you a minute. Not an actual whole minute. This guy way late.
My ammunition is almost gone.
Okay. Oh man, I wish I could have. You know what? We're gonna wax this to you. Let's come right chat.
Yes.
Right chat. 38. Really? That's all you got for me? Is 38%? Well, I mean, can you? Let's do this. Yeah. Let's just guarantee a kill.
Get down! Grenade!
When I finish a book, I often, there's a moment of, yay, it's done, another one's out. Followed immediately by a moment of like, ugh.
The resistance team is in the clear.
It's hard for me to
They're
figure out
moving
why.
to help the other survivors.
Sometimes.
There's a large group of civilians pinned down within range
But
of your position.
I
Sensors indicate
definitely
hostile
do
forces
feel
are closing in fast.
a
We
bout
need to get
of
in there before the aliens slaughter those people.
downtroddenness when I finish a book. And it's not because the journey's over. Trust me. By the time I finish a book, I want the journey to be so far out of my memory, right? So it's not like, oh, I'm sad because it's over. I'm like, I'm living La Vida Loca because it's over. When I finish a book, it's the best thing in the world. But then, like, it just, I don't know if it's a thought of, well, I know what it is. It's not the thought of having to start again, right, with the next book. It's because as you're writing, right, and as you're conceiving and coming up with things, you always have this, maybe this thought in your mind as to how things will go because you see the perfect vision. And it never turns out that way. I've written some books that I have loved. They've never been as good as I had hoped. They've never been as whatever, or not that they haven't been as good. I've especially with some of the later ones, I've really I've felt that they're going to be good, right? But even still,
Watch my back.
out this way, the experience is never quite as good.
An alien scouting party.
Has nothing to do with feedback. Has nothing to do with anything. That I hear or don't hear from fans or whatever. It's just a feeling of like,
Seems doable.
This is it. This is it. And that can be a real discouraging thing. To feel like, why'd I do this?
Whatever you say.
And so that's oh man, Tom. That was a mistake. Let's go behind this rock, Will. We hope no one dies. Yeah, it never feels like it comes out as good as I want it to or hope for it to. And I don't think that's actually indicative of anything based in reality. I think it's just the mindset of the dreamer, you know, because you have the dream, right? And you're living for the dream. You're trying to accomplish the dream, right? And sometimes you accomplish the dream and you're like, oh, okay, that's the dream, all right. You know, and so that's it. I've always dealt with that. I know that about myself. To the point where I come to expect that when I release a novel, it's not going to be this awesome moment. It'll be a moment of that, but then it'll be like, all right, well, I guess that's what I get. So that sounds depressing. It's true though. It's reality. And I've reached a point in my career and the point in my life where I know it. I expect it. So here's a key. And I would say this to anyone who fights with depression. I don't classify myself as someone who fights with depression. I classify myself as someone who occasionally gets depressed. And I think there's a really big difference there. Anita, you are not doing anything. Let's do something. Okay, thank you. But when I have those bouts of depression, it helps to know that I'm prone to depression in those moments. Or discouragement, because depression is such a blah word.
I go where you tell me.
Oh, you get a great shot on this dude. Well, I thought it would be a flanking shot, but that's okay. We don't miss.
My sights are
I
off.
said it on purpose. I didn't know we'd miss. But,
I have no more rounds.
that's terrible. Terrible. So yeah,
No
if
problem,
you know
boss.
you're prone to depression, you have to put it in your head that you may be getting depressed soon. And what that does is it prepares you to deal with it. You know, and then it's not like, oh, I'm depressed. I'm just blah. What do I do? You know, like, you know what? I am a little bit sad right now, but give it time. Give it time. I'll just be sad for a little while. I'll allow myself to be blah or sad or just out of it because I know it comes and it goes. It comes and it goes. And so that's my advice to anyone who is prone to depression, is the way I will say it. I am not going to be able to hit this dude.
Yeah.
Okay, I like your confidence. It is misplaced. Can I? I'm always... Look at it. I can blow up the grass around him. I can blow up the grass around him, but I cannot blow up him.
I'll keep this area secure.
Oh, get him now. There we go. There we go. There we go, Big Will. Way to miss, man. That was beautiful. He thought he was going to get hit.
Oh, this sucks.
Oh, it's amazing that he actually missed. They never miss. That's pretty cool. Oh, I wish that car would blow up. Oh, and it will. It will blow up next turn. I think someone shot it. I believe. We'll find out. Oh, and there's a baseless around here too, right? Okay. So yeah, that's how I deal with it. I make it a mental thing, where I know that this is something that I deal with, and that allows me to deal with it better. So that's how I handle it. Now, come on, get the kill. There we go. That helped me so much. You have no idea. So I'm going to address another reason that I'm a little blah, and I hope it's understood. So Epic Faithful, understand. I'm just keeping it real here with you guys. But I am really tired of writing book 6. So by the time this video comes out, because these are, quite a bit behind. Not quite as behind as Anita is. She's in another universe. What is she doing?
Alles klar.
No, do something. Oh, of course you would have to
Reloading.
Lovely. Who can you shoot? Oh yeah, that'll work. Who else is that? That guy? Nah. Wax him. Yeah, we'll take it. Kill. Oh, you were awful to me.
The wind must have picked up.
Oh, that's a miracle. Right, so books take me a while. You know this if you're a fan. They do. They take me a little bit of time, man. It happens. It sucks. But it does, man. Books do take me some time.
Yep.
Oh, let me just please kill us. I need something good on this mission, man. I feel like it's not. There we go. There we go. You just saved the citizen.
Well, he won't be invading no more planets, if that's what you mean.
That is what we mean, Will. Oh man, that's 2 misses by these dudes. That's great. That's really, really good. Oh man, that's where they all are. Oh, they're gonna kill everyone there. Oh, that's awful. That's awful. How many citizens can I possibly save at this stage? They've killed 8. I've got to save 3 out of. I've got to save 3 more out of the 8 that are alive. Please kill them. Thank you. Go. I need y'all to wipe these dudes out. Anita, you have literally done nothing. I mean, they're over here. I mean, what do we have to do?
That's a long run.
Terrible. Terrible. Right, so I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes it takes me a long time to write a book because I don't want to write it.
Seems doable.
That may sound awful, right? How can I not want to write? How can I just, be content to not write or something?
Swapping mags.
You got to understand how much I think about this series. So basically, I never don't think about it. I'm thinking about Epic constantly. So as the ebb and flow of life, right? You change things that you're interested in, right? So there was a time, I'm sure, when you were real big into
Tempo.
cavemen, dinosaurs. Are you into that anymore? Maybe you are. Maybe you're. You missed again. This is great. Maybe you're a paleontologist. I don't know. I'm willing to bet there were times in your life where you were interested in things, and then times in your life where you're like, you know what, I'm not interested in that anymore. I have moved on from dinosaurs to planetary bodies. I don't know. Whatever your interest is, right? You move to something else. Politics. I'm done with dinosaurs. I'm into politics. I'm done with politics. I think I'm into cars now. I'm out of cars. I'm really amazed by weather. So there's all these different things, right? Here's what it's like sometimes to be me. I'll be like, man, I really want to look up my heritage. No-ly bad. You must think about Epic and nothing else for the rest of your life. Man, but I'm kind of digging this new barbecue grill. No. You do not barbecue. You think about Epic all the time. You will never not think about it. Oh, look, there they are. That's kind of how it is to be me. There really is not an opportunity to really think about much of anything else, right? And that's a discouraging thing. It really can be, because it's like, oh good, I'm so glad that was a kill. I was afraid it would not be.
Your friends will join you soon.
That'd be bad.
I have almost no.
Oh man, that was
we
close.
can no longer hide.
And so, it's tough sometimes when you feel like you're not allowed to. You're not allowed to
No problem, boss.
be anything else. You're not allowed to enjoy anything else other than this one thing, and you're just gonna have to enjoy that one thing for the rest of your life.
Could use some ammo over here.
You know, sometimes it feels that way, and that's not, you know, because people have made me feel that way. That's just because sometimes it feels that way, right? Feelings don't have to make sense. Feelings are not rational; they just happen, right? Kill this dude, please. Go. All right. I think we're gonna win this, and I don't remember how well I did last time
Into it.
relative to this, but let's put Anita on.
Bestätigt. Überwachung läuft.
Maybe she'll get a shot off. Doubtful. Ah, here we go. That's okay, we'll get him. I mean, that's it, you know. There are times when I just don't feel like writing epic. I just don't. And I've had the opportunity to write several novels between books 5 and 6 when 6 is out. Okay? So it's not like I haven't been doing anything. You know, I have been working incredibly hard on other books, and it's been a joy.
Whatever you say.
Even in the midst of that joy, there's that nagging feeling like I should be writing epic. I should be
Overwatch.
writing epic, and I can't always enjoy, you know, to the full extent that I would like to enjoy things.
Yep.
That I am into. Oh, come, dude, really?
Hold it.
That's terrible. All right. Well, I'm sure Anita will do something useful. Not. And go right here.
Spurte los.
Do something. My goodness. And so that's really the issue with my.
As you order, Commander.
Ooh. Well. Huh.
I need ammo to hunt.
Oh yeah, let's kill this. Oh, that's bad. Come on.
Not even close.
You got this. You got this, big man.
Oh, great shot.
He just ran twice. Oh. That was an epic death yell, right? Yeah, let's wax him. Resistance. He's right there. He's right there, Ray. He's looking at you. Oh, come on, man. And so, yeah, that's just it. And so the challenge for me is that it can snowball, right? I'm an emotional dude. I'm an emotional writer. My goodness, my emotions when I write are like flying up there. So I really have to be in
Scanne
a
Gebiet.
good emotional frame of mind to
I
write.
love these cartridges myself.
So if I'm not in an emotional frame of mind, it does me little good to attempt to
For
write.
the Reapers!
Did we just win? Oh, that stupid thing. Forgot about it. If I'm not in a good frame of mind, it almost serves no purpose to write because it's going to suck. I'm not going to be feeling it. You know, it's just going to be a not as good
Reloaded.
effort. And so here's what that does. It's a snowball.
I'm on it.
Right? So I feel bad. I don't feel like I'm going to write well, so I don't write because I'm going to wait for it to feel good. But then I feel guilt for not writing. And so the guilt piles on and piles on. And I never feel right. So I end up getting to a point where I have to say, you know, screw it. I'm just going to have to write whether or not I feel good at all. Yeah, that often stinks. But it is also reality. It is, we're going to kill this thing. Will you please do your damage? That should be an easy kill. Give me an easy hit. 4. Could have been more than 4. And you got 2 back. Take shots. There you go. Oh, that was a great shot.
Too shabby. Menace 1-5, you secured the remaining civilians and there are no other hostile contacts on the scope. Good work out
Flawless.
there.
I don't think this was flawless maybe when I did it the last time. Quite pleased with myself. I need to talk about
According to
melancholy
Advent
things more
officials,
often.
Recent attacks
So,
by dissident elements operating outside of
So
the city
it's just a little
centers
glimpse
have
at my
done little to
psychology as
slow
a
the
writer,
progress of Advent's ongoing
my
development or
psychology
outreach
as a
programs.
creative person,
Voluntary citizen
an
emigration numbers are
INFP on the
reportedly at their
Myers-Briggs.
highest level in
If you have
recent
not ever
years.
taken the Myers-Briggs, you should take it. You can find a free test online. It'll tell you a lot about yourself and your personality, help you understand yourself. Maybe if you feel like you don't quite fit in, like I felt most of my life. Myers-Briggs really, most under fire was 0. No one got shot. That's kind of cool. It helped me to kind of understand myself and understand why I don't always feel like I would belong.
As long as there's even one Reaper left standing,
This is great,
you
man.
can
This is
bet
great.
they're still
Let's
in
do
the
some quick
fight.
promotion.
Finger on the trigger.
Yeah. So I seem to remember I did this one because that's great. Your Vector rifle shreds armor. Yeah. Oh, but remote start is so good too. That's too good a Reaper skill to not do. I'll get the other one. I will get the other one. Let's get William Harbinger. Oh, I mean, we know this. Going demolitionist and come on. All right, we got lots of good
Excellent
stuff.
work, Commander. Your efforts continue to bolster the resistance movement
Lots of
across
good
the
stuff.
globe.
So, yeah. So I know this may seem like, oh man, I watched this last episode of Lee's world famous XCOM 2 Let's Play, of which there are
Some of
approximately
the same things I
3
did
others who
until-
watch.
So now you should
But you might
understand
think like,
why
oh,
I
that was
kept
kind of
my
a bummer. He
people
was
away
so
from their
depressed.
cities all
Here's the
this
thing,
time.
like, I'm not.
The aliens offered up
I hope
miracle cures.
this doesn't come
and they
across as
weren't
like just me
lying.
whining or complaining.
Death does cure
But
all
these are things that need to be talked about, and they're real, right? And so, understanding them is a big step in winning those particular fights, right? So I've had to win my fights. I've had to learn about myself. Like right now, I know I'm in the crunch for Epic 6. It's a target date I would love to hit. It's International Women's Day. I mean, you guys, I don't mind sharing with my YouTube. Y'all like my inner circle. So I didn't post this. I'd love to hit International Women's Day, which is March the 8th. That's going to be close, man. Maybe it seemed more feasible about 2 months ago. But I'd love to hit it if I can. I think it'd be an awesome thing. That's not an official announcement, but you guys are great. But these are all things that I'm dealing with as a writer. And so maybe when you watch this, you will get an understanding as to maybe where I come from sometimes, why things take so long. Sometimes things take so long for me because I'm tired of doing it. And you know, it's tough sometimes because you feel like you have to be a machine. You just have to pump and pump and pump and pump. And sometimes like the machine needs to just turn off for a while and just cool down, man. And so that's a struggle for me. And then the feeling of when the book is released, I'll be like, you know, all of this though I'm prepared for. All of this I understand. It's part of my psychology. So I'm hopeful that me sharing this will help maybe someone who happens to catch this video at some point in their life and has wondered about themselves, like, man, why do I feel discouraged or depressed in certain times or whatever? Well, there you go. Now maybe maybe this is a little insight as to how you think or why you feel certain ways. Or maybe it's not. Maybe you'd be like, this loser has fake depression. I've got the real thing. Competitive depression. I don't know. What am I doing? Guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Deep Talk with Lee Stephen. Breaking down psychological walls to speak reality in a world of fake news. I like that. Speaking reality in a world of fake news. Oh, that's great. Remember that I said that. I'm gonna slip that in. sometime in my life, 18 years from now, when I'm running for some podunk journalism job, and I put that in an article, you'll be like, he said it in his War of the Chosen playthrough. It's just sad, man. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like and subscribe for more uplifting videos from Lee Stevens, science fiction author. You guys are my buds. Y'all know how it is. Got to give a little bit of reality sometimes. All right, I'm going to hit the next episode, which I'm willing to bet is going to be an ambush of my operatives on a covert mission. How do I know that? I don't know. Maybe I'm a prophet. We'll find out next episode, won't we? All right, guys. Y'all take care, and I'll see y'all soon.